guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace, and if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. I know you have missed my face, but I'm back again, okay? And if you're just joining me, yeah, today is a story time, and it's the most embarrassing moment of my life. Like, so far this is like the most embarrassing moment of my life, and I wish and I hope that I don't get embarrassed to this extent ever again. Like, it was so embarrassing. Yeah, before I get into this video, please subscribe to my channel. I have so many other story times linked down below in the comment section, in the description box, so please go and check that out. Alright, let's start this video. So this happened when I was in JS1, as in junior secondary school 1, okay? And yeah, I came to school. I wasn't feeling fine on that day. I came to school, I think it was a Monday morning, yes. So usually now, you know, normal Nigeria setting, like school setting, you have to make your hair. We have hairstyles, okay? They give hairstyles on Friday, and on Monday you're supposed to come up with, like, come to school with your hairstyle, okay? So I didn't make my hair because, like I said, I wasn't feeling fine, okay? But I needed to come to school that day because I had a test that I needed to write. So I came to school, and I even totally forgot that I will be punished if I don't make my hair, alright? So when I came to school now, after the assembly, they were like, okay, if you know you didn't make the hairstyle one side. And my seatmate already knew that I wasn't feeling fine, so she was just like, you know, she even knelt down with me. Like, she made her hairstyle, but she knelt down with me. When they now came, they were like, what are you doing here? You made the hairstyle. She was like, please, my seatmate is not feeling fine, my friend is not feeling fine. That please do not beat her, she's not feeling fine. But the senior was like, I better get her. That's how the excuses people are giving. That look at, she doesn't look like she's sick and all that. So they made her leave the punishment ground, and she went to class. She left me and went to class. So they ended up flogging me. I cried that day, as in that day, and it was like one of the most painful days of my life. Like, I was really sick, like my whole body was paining me, and they ended up, you know, lashing me. So after they came, after taking in everything, I cried. They even gave us punishment to do small reading within the school compound, and I did. I read everywhere. I was not feeling fine, but I just had to do it because nobody's even going to listen to me. So I went back to class after everything, and I went back like after break. Like, break time is usually around 10 or 10:30. I can't remember anymore. But I finished reading during break time, so I entered the class after break. So the lecturer, I said lecturer because I'm in university. Oh my god! The teacher that was supposed to come and teach us did not come. So after break, everywhere was scattered. Every students hadn't settled down because our teacher hadn't come to class. So the whole class was chaotic. So these prefects, I don't know, I think labor prefects, they were moving around trying to calm down the school. Usually after break, the whole school is chaotic as usual. So they were trying to calm down everywhere. So they would enter into the class, punish people that are not seated and everything. So that was what they came to do in our class. But unfortunately for me that day, the seniors didn't even want to know who was making noise or tell the prefect to write down names of noisemakers or anything. They just told everybody to lie down, like face down on their decks like this. If you're a Nigerian, you understand what I'm telling you. You must have gone through this punishment. Like, it was not funny at all. Like, and then my seatmate again, which was my friend that knelt down with me, she was now begging them that please, that she didn't make noise, she's not feeling fine. And they applauded her this morning. She came to class and just started speaking that she didn't make noise. The senior again was like, what's her business? That she's not calling out people, she's flogging the whole class. Like, she's not calling out people that made noise individually, like she's flogging the whole class. In my mind I was like, this is the day I'm going to die. Because I was still recovering from the other cane. You understand when your body is still peppering you, and from the weeding. Like, they flogged me on my palm for my hairstyle, and I still use that hand to weed. So my whole hands were already peppering me, my whole body was already peppering me. I was having fever, and this thing did not even care to come and touch me or even look at me and say, oh, are these people even saying the truth, or what is going on? They didn't listen, so then I started flogging. They started from the back, and usually I sit in front. So when they got to my turn, my friend still came up and said, please, senior, don't beat her, she did not make noise. But they still did not hear. So, and I was sitting there in the middle. So immediately they lashed. And all of us were like this. So you will not even know when the cane will touch you. So immediately they lashed my friend. I had her cry. Before I could even prepare myself, I had my own lash 2 times. Hell God. I cannot even explain the kind of pain. It was as if pain from my brain just melted down to my feet. Like I was shivering. And you guys, guess what happened? Guess what happened to me? I did not know when I peed myself. I don't even know how to explain what I'm telling you now. Like I peed myself. I was grown and I'm tall, so I was like looking bigger than my mates when I was younger. So I was like, you know, like this big mama that peed herself. But the surprising thing was my classmate did not laugh at me. Instead, that my friend, she was in tears. She ran to the staff room to report the seniors. Like they told them that I'm not feeling fine and they still flogged me, and now that I peed myself. And my other friend, because we are 3 in a seat, my other friend and one boy like that, they now took me to the health center. What did they call it? Sick bay. That's what we call it that time, sick bay. So they took me to the sick bay. And then I told you my best friend now went to report them to the staff room, to the teachers. So they had to kneel down there. The teacher came to see me in the sick bay. Like they were like, I need to go home, that my temperature is hot, I might be having malaria. I told them yes, I'm not feeling fine, but I came because of the test. So the teacher had to tell me, don't worry, just go home, that you will come and do makeup test later. And that teacher does not have mercy. Like if you miss her test, you have missed it. That's why I told my mom that I needed to go to school. And that day ended up being the worst day of my life in that school. Not like the worst day of my life in that school, but one of the worst days of my life. Like, can you imagine peeing yourself? And they were taking me out, my whole legs were full of urine. The back of my skirt, just everywhere. Like, and you know now, I'm a boy among students, like gossip. The whole other classes started talking about it. When I came back the next day, it was the talk of the class. Like from just 1A, B, C, everybody started talking about it. I was so ashamed. But the good thing is that the people in my class that saw how sick I was, they didn't even have the mouth to even laugh at me or anything. Like they were so supportive. When I came back the next day, they were like, are you okay? Did you go to the hospital? You know, seriously, they were really crying, and it was really shocking. Like very, very shocking, if you know what I mean. Because in class, usually they have the savage ones, they have the wicked ones. But that day, I don't know, they didn't just show their face. And I was so grateful. If not, it would have been worse for me. I would have felt like, let the ground just open and let me enter inside. Yes. So guys, that's the most embarrassing moment of my life. I still think about it, and I'm sure when I grow old, I will still tell my children this story because I can't forget it. It just stuck in my memory. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I know it's a very short video, but I just decided to just tell it because once in a while it just pops up to my head and I'm like, why not I share this story? If you have had your own embarrassing moment, whether it's in university, whether it's in secondary school, whether as a child, please let me know. Share it in the comment section. I'll be down there replying to you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching to the end. I love you guys. Bye.